All right, good morning. Bright and early. What are we looking at? August 20th, 8 a.m. before I go to work. And, you know, let's just put it this way. I'm still learning all this stuff technology wise. So I want to see if this live stream works, but I just wanted to get something up before I headed out to work. Welcome back to Tips Matter, the sports podcast. You can find me on tipsmatters.com. Yes, TIPSMATTER, tipsmatter.com. You can follow us on Instagram and X at just Tips Matter. Just Tips Matter. Give me a follow. Would love to hear from you. Look, if you work for tips like I do, look, you made as much as I did yesterday with some guests. You know how that is. Email us, Stelzy at tipsmatter.com, Stelzy. I just wanted to throw some stuff out there. First things first, how about this? Woke up this morning. I hit 133 to 1 shot last night. Plus, I did as a round robin. I had Yastrzemski, Soto, and who was the one that finished off? Jose Ramirez to go deep. And they did last night. Jose Ramirez finished it off, and it was 133 to 1. Did I put a lot on it? No, it was a couple bucks, but hey, woke up, $400. There you go with the round robin. That was fun. So once again, it's Tips Matter. Just wanted to throw out a few things just about yesterday. Joe Flacco's been named the starter in Cleveland. Listen, if you're playing Survivor for the first time, and I'm getting to get into this in the longer podcast on Friday, if you're playing Survivor, that scares the crap out of me if you're thinking about, I think it's the Bengals in week 1, right? It's Flacco. He can beat anyone, especially against that defense. Hell, Flacco probably throws for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. That means, Burrow, which we know he can do, but that Cleveland defense is good. So I'd be a little careful if you're thinking about taking Cincinnati on the road in the division week 1. That would just be my opinion. So I'd just be careful there. A couple quick notes for today in baseball. First things first, look, if you're thinking about betting baseball, JP Sears pitches pretty well against San Francisco. He's now with the Padres. They picked him up at the deadline with Mason Miller. Opposing the Giants starting lineup that's most likely going to start, probable lineup, they're hitting 222 off of Sears. On the flip side, cold pitcher matchup is Luis Castillo on a day game in Philly. Philly's starting lineup, at least the one we think, they're hitting 301 against Castillo. In fact, they got 7 bombs. So you might want to think about Harper or Schwarber. In fact, Schwarber, he's hit 4 bombs off of Castillo by himself, and he's hitting 300. So I think that goes off at like a plus 170. That's a low number. But maybe you do a Phillies to win with Schwarber hitting a bomb. That's just a thought there. So real quick, like I said, I just wanted to throw something out this morning. What else do I have? The only other thing I would say is Christian Walker. He hits 333 against Morton. That's another one. But let's get back to home runs. Altuve has hit 2 bombs against Charlie Morton. Trout against Martinez. He's hit 2. But how about this one? This is the other one I like for the day. Ozzie Albies, I think he's plus 550 to hit a bomb today. He's got 2 home runs against Martin Perez, and he's hitting 778. He's 7 for 9 in his career. So if you want to go safe, I'd tell you play the 2+ total bases for Albies. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Really like the Braves day, even though they feel like they've quit. Just, it's been a rough year. I'm big, kind of root for them a little bit, just getting to know their GM here and there during spring training down here. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'll have plenty of NFL news on Friday. Once again, I appreciate listening to Tips Matter. Hey, listen, send me an email if you have those guests that you want to kind of call out, and I won't call them by name, but I'll definitely tell the situation. Stelzy at tipsmatter.com. Send me an email. For the night game, the last thing I want to get to, how about this for a spread? The Dodgers are in Colorado, okay? They're not a -1.5 favorite. They're not a -2.5 favorite. They are favored by 3.5 runs. 3.5, which is a +100. So would I take it? Probably. That's not the point. But yeah, Dodgers on -3.5. Brewers falling off a little bit at -1.5, but the big one I couldn't believe when I woke up this morning is now I have seen 2.5 this year. I had not seen a -3.5 spread. That's where we are with the Dodgers. And in fact, Ohtani's like a +100 to hit home run. That's stupid. You're just throwing money away. Yeah, that's where we're at. Once again, my name's Curtis. Give me a shout. Follow us on Instagram. Just Tips Matter. See ya.